Hi all. Today you will learn very interesting topic of Python object oriented concept, that is hybrid inheritance. Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. Before going ahead, let me tell you what you will learn from this video. From this video, you will learn why there is a need of hybrid inheritance in Python. Second thing, you will learn what is hybrid inheritance. Third, you will learn practical implementation of hybrid inheritance using real life scenario. Fourth, you will learn what can be the interview question that can be asked based on this hybrid inheritance topic. So first of all, let me tell you why there is a need of hybrid inheritance. Let me explain you with this simple example. Consider a smartphone. We all are using smartphone. Now, smartphone basically inheriting two functionality. First functionality, that is making a call, and the second functionality is camera functionality. So here, if we convert this example into our inheritance concept, so smartphone is a derived class which is inheriting the property of two parent class. One class that is a call class and the second class that is called camera class. But here in this example, camera class is also inheriting two other class, that is picture class and video class. So whatever the functionality of picture class and whatever the functionality of video class, that is also inherited in a camera class. And via the camera class, smartphone is also inheriting the image and video class. So this situation is called hybrid inheritance. I hope you understand why there is a need of hybrid inheritance. Second thing, you will learn what is hybrid inheritance. So let me explain you. Technically, hybrid inheritance is a combination of multiple and hierarchical inheritance. When you want to combine this two inheritance functionality, at that time hybrid inheritance you need to implement. So I hope you learn what is hybrid inheritance. Now third, let me tell you a practical implementation of hybrid inheritance using real life scenario. Here I have developed one account class which is inherited by a saving account class and checking account class. So here you can see that account class has its own method and attribute, as well as saving account has all the property or all the attribute of account class, as well as it has its three other functionality, or you can say method. Same way in checking class, it is also inheriting the account class, so which is inheriting the account class method, as well as it has its own functionality. And here in fourth class, that is investment account class, which is inheriting the property of two base class, saving account and checking account. So ultimately investment account is inheriting the account class also, but not directly, via the saving account class and checking account class. And when you inherit this two class, all the property of this two class as well as the account class property and method, it will be inherited in investment account class. So this way, this is the structure of hybrid inheritance forms. Now here in this example usage, I am creating only one object of a investment account class, and using this object I will access the attribute of saving account as well as checking account and account class. So here you can see that I am calling the deposit method. So basically deposit method is not there in investment account, it is not there in checking account, but it is there in account class. So via this saving account or checking account, it is calling the deposit method. Then apply interest method, it is a method of saving class, and write check method is a method of checking class. And here trade stock, basically this trade stock and portfolio, these are the two functionality of investment class itself. Now let me run and show you, and let me put this line in a comment. So here you can see that everything is printed, just like deposit, interest account, apply method, and all this thing. You may think that from where you can find this code. So link is given in the description. You can download the code from there. So this way you can implement hybrid inheritance in Python. Now you may thinking that why I put this line in a comment. Let me just uncomment, save it and run it. And here you can see that this two things, not two things, this three line is printed, and here it is saying that in a last line, this is from saving account print data method. Now let's see what it is. If you closely observe this thing, account class has a print data method, and saving account has also a print data method, and checking account has also a print data method. Now here, when I'm calling a print data method using an investment class account, then question should arise, which print data method will call. So here method resolution order comes to the picture. Let me show you how. So here, when you are inheriting two class in investment account, first you write saving account and then you write checking account. So if you are calling print data method, it will call the saving account print data method and it will print the information. So I hope you understand how MRO, that is method resolution order, play role in hybrid inheritance. So I hope you understand how to implement practically hybrid inheritance in Python. Now it's time for interview question. So let me tell you the four things that you will learn, that is what can be the interview question that can be asked based on this topic. So the first interview question can be, what are the best practices while we are implementing hybrid inheritance in Python? So the first best practices is avoid too many hierarchy in hybrid inheritance. And second, avoid complex structure of class if you are implementing hybrid inheritance. Third thing, you need to understand that if one method is defined in all the class, so you need to take care of method resolution order. Now the second question can be, is it a good practice to implement hybrid inheritance? If yes, then why? And if no, then why? So let me give you answer of this question. It is not always good practices or it is not always bad practice to implement hybrid inheritance. It depends on a situation which decide whether you need to implement hybrid inheritance or any other inheritance. Let me tell you with the simple example. If your class structure is too much complex and it has a multi-level functionality, as well as it is inheriting more than one base class in child class, so in this situation you need to implement hybrid inheritance. Now let me tell you in which scenario it is not best practice to implement hybrid inheritance. If your class structure is not properly organized in proper hierarchy, at that time hybrid inheritance is not good practice to implement it. So I hope you get an idea. So let me summarize the thing that you learn from this video. First, you learn why there is a need of hybrid inheritance in Python. Second, you learn what is hybrid inheritance. Third, you learn practical implementation of hybrid inheritance using real life scenario. And fourth question, you learn interview question that can be asked based on hybrid inheritance. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out. Stay curious, keep learning.